You're welcome.
All right, so there has been a request to do number 13 with you guys and them. Let you do 12. I can do that. Metroline is holding a walkathon to raise money for the Matthews Help Center. Good for us. The table gives the average distances and times for the 4 walkers for a certain period of the walkathon. Who has the best time? If the total distance of the route is 8 miles, how long did it take the fastest person to complete the route? All right, we've got Jacob, Lydia, Elena, and Mia. Look at you guys raising money for the Matthews Help Center. They're going to appreciate that. All right, so let's do Jacob. He can go 7/8 mile in 3/10 of an hour. How do I make a unit rate? Okay, divide by the bottom number. Everybody is thinking without saying.
Yeah.
That's going to make the bottom 1 hour. All right, and let's look at the top. I'm going to come over here. 7/8 divided by 3/10 becomes 7/8 times 10/3, because dividing fractions is easy as pie when you flip the second fraction and multiply. Multiplying this gives me 70/24, because multiplying fractions is no big problem. It's the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. 70 divided by 24 is 2.92. So Jacob can go 2.92 miles each hour. All right, let's see about Lydia.
Oh boy.
Lydia can do 9/10 of a mile in 2/5 of an hour. How do I start this, Elena?
Divide by the bottom number.
Divide by the bottom number, she said brilliantly. Not just a pretty face. All right, any number divided by itself gives you the number 1. So we're getting our unit rate. We got 1 hour. So let's come over here and see what we get when we do 9/10 divided by 2/5. Well, that becomes 9/5 times what, Mia? This becomes 9/5 times what?
I don't know. I was writing.
Well, you flip the second fraction.
Yeah.
Multiplying fractions is no big problem. It's the top times the top.
And the bottom times the bottom.
Bottom times the bottom. Let's see what we get when we do 45 divided by 20. 2.25 miles per hour. All right, Lydia's moving, but not as fast as Jacob. So let's see about Elena.
Did you create this?
I did.
Oh, well, okay.
Elena can go 4/5 mile in 4/11 of an hour. So what am I going to do first, Lydia?
We're going to take the bottom number and divide it by,
Divide by.
divide by top and the bottom.
Well, we're going to divide the top and the bottom by the bottom number.
Yeah. And then the bottom is 1 hour. Oh gosh, I have to write this down. Shoot.
There we go. So on the top, we've got 4/5 divided by 4/11. Dividing fractions is easy as pie when you flip the second fraction and multiply. That's going to give us 44/20.
Can you move that thing over a little bit? So you get 2.2.
Oh, and we do get 2.2. All right, well, Elena's moving, but she's not faster than Jacob. Well, let's see about Mia. Mia can go 5/6 of a mile in 1/3 of an hour. Mia, how am I going to start this?
I don't know, it's the writing Lena's.
Okay, well, come over here and look at Mia. Look at this. It's the same thing we've done for the first 3 people. How am I going to start this now that I've got it set up?
You're gonna divide
By?
by 5/6.
Divide by 1/3. You always divide by the bottom number.
I couldn't see the number.
Okay. So on the bottom, we get 1 hour. And let's come over here and see what we get when we've got 5/6 divided by 1/3. All right, first fraction doesn't change. Dividing fractions is easy as pie. When you flip that second fraction, it becomes 3/1 and multiply. So we get 15/6 because multiplying fractions is no big problem. It's the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom.
Okay.
It's 90.
It's 2.5.
Oh, I timed. Whoops.
All right, well, Jacob's the fastest.
I seriously doubt that in a real race, but
Oh.
it's fine.
We'll see. Well, he might be the fastest if he's running to the fishing hole, because that boy does love to fish. Now,
Can I have your paper after you're done?
like, yeah. So, if the total distance of the route is 8 miles, how long did it take Jacob to get there? What do y'all think?
I don't know. I was just saying like that.
Well, take your 8 miles, divide it by 2.92 miles per hour, and it will tell you how long it takes him.
I was with you.
2.74
Where'd you get the 8 from?
hours. Reading the problem. Total route is 8 miles.
And where'd you get the 2.92 from?
That's how fast Jacob's going.
Oh.
So you guys do number 12.
Oh, wait. I'll give it to you. Cool. I only have to write it down.
I could. That's my grandma's name still.
All right, here we go. Caroline can go 7/8 of a mile in 1/2 of an hour. Anytime you want a unit rate, you divide by the bottom number. So let's go over here. 7/8 divided by 1/2 becomes 7/8 times 2/1, because we have to flip the second fraction. That gives us 14/8. And let me see what 14 divided by 8 is. 1.75. So Caroline is going 1.75 miles per hour. Let's see about Leslie. Leslie can go 1 mile in 1/3 hour. Just like every other problem, we divide by the bottom number. So that gives us 1 hour on the bottom. And let's see what the top is. 1 divided by 1/3 becomes 1/1 times, flip that second fraction, which gives us 3/1, which is 3 miles per hour. You're right. That is pretty fast. Let's see about Brian. Brian can go 3/4 miles in 3/4 of an hour. Divide by the bottom number. Okay, guys, this one should be kind of easy. Think about it. What's any number divided by itself?
1.
And look what we have on the top. We have, yeah, so 1 mile in 1 hour.
Well, that's
Okay.
That was mine.
Brian's
Horrible.
not going so fast.
That's horrible.
Maybe Brian's not feeling too good today.
No, I think he must be like a toddler. So
Maybe so. All right, Jose.
maybe he's landing.
Jose can go 1 mile. That's not nice. In 2/3 of an hour. We're going to divide by the bottom number. So that gives us 1 hour on the bottom. And let's come over here. 1 divided by 2/3 becomes 1 times 3/2, which gives us 3/2, which is 1.5 miles per hour. So here's Leslie going the fastest. If their speed stays the same, how long will it take Lisa Leslie to kayak 3 miles? Well, the answer is really kind of sneakily give it sneakily. Is that a word?
No.
Sneakily. Well, let's make it a word. The answer sneakily is just given to you right here. How long will it take her to go 3 miles? If she's going 3 miles an hour, it'll take her 1 hour.
So
How long will it take them to kayak 3 miles? 1
I'm confused. I don't get that.
hour. That's what 3 miles an hour means. 3 miles in 1 hour. So how long will it take her to
I don't
go
get
3
the
miles?
question. What's the question?
If her speed stays the same, how long will it take her to go 3 miles?
An hour. It says on the bottom.
An hour. 3 miles per hour. 1 hour.
Sneakily is a word.
Sneakily is a word? Oh, well, I'm glad to know it. It sounded kind of weird, but sneakily. So we sneakily got that answer correctly. Thank you, Gabriel.
You just look it up. Yeah.
And so we're not being rebels and going off on our own to make our own rules. It is already a word. All right, let me stop that video before it gets too long.
Oh, it was recorded? Oh. Yes.
That was 12 minutes.
No.